Hi, I'm Tony Albanese, I'm the Pastryarch, and today I'm going to be making a honey badger cake. Now I started out with a piece of parchment paper and I made a, very simple sketch of the shape to use to cut out the cake. So I'm going to get started on that and let's go. Here you see I have the parchment paper cutout on top of the red velvet cake, and I'm just going to cut it out with a knife. I'm going to carve it out. I'm going to carve out two, so there's two layers. And then inside is going to be cream cheese icing, which is over here. And we'll get started on that now. So now I'm just cutting it out. Very simple, basic shapes, because when you decorate it, that's when you can start doing the detail work. And now that I've got both cut out, I lined the bottom tier or layer with some icing, and then I'm going to fill it up with the cream cheese icing, and it's going to be delicious and it's going to look really cool. And as you can see, the red velvet is always a complete mess and nightmare to work with, but what are you going to do? Alright, so now I'm going to do a dirty coat around the cake. This is how it looks. Very basic, but still the shape of the honey badger. And after I do the dirty icing, then I'm going to start on the detail work. Alright, so I started coating the cake with the icing, and then on top what I'm doing is I'm using the grass tip, this one right here, for the hair, because the honey badger has pretty long, fur that kind of goes in certain directions, and I'm trying to follow that pattern. And I'm going to do that all on the bottom, about half of it, and then the top here is going to be like that dirty white, and then I'll do the face. So I got a lot of it iced, just like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on the face and the detail. And I'm going to, make sure you can see, the legs and the muscles and all that stuff, and doing more of the, the real detail work. Now the time has come to make the face. And what I've done is I've sketched the face on a separate piece of parchment paper, and I'm going to pipe it out by hand in chocolate and then place it on top of the cake. So it's going to be pretty much white chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, and a little red chocolate, pink chocolate for the mouth. And I'll get started on that now. When I do some of these sketches of chocolate, what I like to do first is etch out some of the detail with a toothpick so I don't mess up, because if you mess up, there's no going back. There's the face, and now I'm going to let that harden, and then when that's done, I'm going to add some detail work with some luster dust to bring out some, shadows and highlights and all that. And now I'm going to get the body, and I'm going to make that a little browner with some other luster dust and maybe some cocoa powder. Right now I'm painting on some detail to make it a little browner. I have my luster dust. The icing is hard, so I'm just painting very lightly, giving it some nice shimmer and some nice brown highlights. It looks a lot browner than it is on this lighting, but it looks really cool. Here is the finished product. I think it looks really cool. It's for a brunch tomorrow afternoon, and hopefully I will get some footage of the reveal and everyone cutting into it. And until next time, Check out all my other videos on YouTube, and I'll see you then.